And we are live, men. A historic day in the VeeFriends universe. Everybody on TikTok, please get over to YouTube. A historic day, Andy K. We've been on this journey and we have now added a new friend to our journey. DJ, this is obviously a very exciting announcement. A lot of people in the community are aware of you already because of the way you applied for this opportunity, but we've been on a very exciting mission going into 2024 on character development. We have a lot coming out, but one of my favorite objectives and one of my favorite initiatives in 2024 will be the VeeFriends Daily Comic. Comics in newspapers is something I grew up with, something I loved, something I read. I fell in love with Garfield and others because of it. And I really think that VeeFriends is built for it. And I think you are just the right man to do it for us. And today is a show to not only introduce you to the VeeFriends Nation, which is in the chat. Not only is it to show everybody how good Andy's haircut is currently, it is also an opportunity for us to do our first show. And we'll explain to everybody what we mean by that. But not only will we be putting out a VeeFriends comic and that we'll put out into the world, and I'm personally working on the distribution of those comics, but we're going to be showing people the making of the comics on an everyday basis, a 2024 version of what I wish I saw. I couldn't even imagine if I was able to watch on live stream, you know, the iconic Schultzes of the world doing a Peanuts comic for the day.
Yeah.
And the fact that we've anointed you for this role means a lot to me. I want to thank Andy and the team for going through that process. We had a lot of months and different ways of going about it, but here we are on a very instrumental day of character development, and I'm excited about it. And I want to welcome you to the VeeFriends family officially in the organization, and to the broader audience that is now on all these socials. And I'd love for you to say hello. Andy, anything you have to say before we officially let DJ start saying what's up, what's up, what's up?
Really excited. Been looking forward to this day. DJ, thank you for joining us. When you tweeted, Gary, I think DJ has a little mural board he can show of the tweet. You tweeted out that you were looking for a comic strip writer. I started to put together a job description of that comic strip writer, and then shout out Jeremy. Jeremy texted me at maybe 10 p.m. 2 days following that tweet of like, hey, you should check out this guy right now. He's live streaming his application drawing for VeeFriends. And right when I jumped into that live stream, I could see the talent that DJ has, his understanding of VeeFriends, and it really changed how I was thinking about the role. So excited for today, excited to continue to build out these stories alongside Gary and DJ. And I'll kick it over to DJ.
So a couple of things. I want to just first get the community in here. Cowabunga, good to see you. PDG, big shout out to everybody on YouTube. Big shout out to everybody on Twitch. Twitch Army, say what's up. There we go. Little Bully Squad is in there. Big shout out to everybody on X. Big shout out to everybody. Is LinkedIn and Facebook in the mix, Dustin? Are we good? Are they in the mix? I want it. I want everything. What do you think that I want? I even have TikTok right here on my own phone looking at my side cheek. I want it all. It's a huge fucking day. VeeFriends is going comic every day. We're building it out. DJ, tell everybody about who you are, what you've done in the past, and why you're excited about this new gig.
Yeah.
And everybody right now, give a hardcore share. I want everyone to share this on Twitter X. I want you to take the copy of the YouTube channel and text your family chat thread and say, come and check this out. There's going to be a party here for the next hour.
Yeah. I mean, first, it's a blast to even, this is amazing. This is an amazing opportunity for me. I'm DJ Coffman. From the time I was knee high, like Gary said, looking at Garfield and things like that, I just kind of always wanted to do comics my entire life. So I was, I guess, lucky enough to do that very early on, full time for like 13 years. But it's not the most lucrative career choice, I gotta say. So when you start out in comics, like it's very much job after job, and publishers go out of business, and you just have to keep hustling in that grind. And so I went back to kind of like a day job and did comics on the side, which is totally fine. Like there was a lot of feeling that like, oh, if you're not a full-time artist, you're not successful and all that stuff. But I just continued to do it and continue to put out comics all those years, but like the newspaper stuff was always like my real passion. And like Gary said, you know, I always kind of had this vision, and I talked to my other artist friends, and I'm like, guys, we've got all these tools that we can use now. Why aren't we going live and like engaging with the fans and all that stuff? So like, yeah, seeing that tweet in the middle of the night, I was just like, this was the year for me. Like, this has been definitely a pivot year for me, let's say. So getting back into what I'm passionate about, and it's not just drawing, it's like the comic strip format. I think it's just very powerful. So,
I agree, my brother. I really agree. DJ, for everybody joining on LinkedIn and Facebook, I see all the LinkedIn mafia here. Is Facebook coming, Dustin? Do we have it? So I can say hi to my Facebook family. Facebook family, great to see you. DJ, so to restart, because there's a lot of people just joining, we are going to be doing a daily comic strip for VeeFriends every day, and you will be live on the VeeFriends live channels. Andy, we definitely know we're going to be doing YouTube, and you and I had dinner the other night with May, and we're talking about Twitch and TikTok minimally, so 3 platforms. And you're going to be drawing and talking about how you're coming up with this. I'm going to be joining many of these and kind of spitting some stories that I want you to tell. And we're going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to build a community. I'm right now Twitch streaming in mute my workday, and people are enjoying it. You're going to actually be talking along with the audience. And as you probably are very aware, this audience is incredibly passionate, and we have a real fan base that's incredibly kind and warm. And I think you're about to make a bunch of friends because you're Monday through Fridays. You're going to be yapping along with them.
Yeah. Yeah. It's an amazing, I think, well, number one, cool day job to have doing the daily comic strips, but just that's totally different than anybody else is doing it. So like, it's never been done that I've seen before. So like trying to, you know, it's quite, you know, I'm glad that you have the vision for what it could be and how important it is for like fan engagement. I think it's just going to be different than any kind of IP out there.
It's going to be a fun thing to hang out, and like we're going to literally watch you make a comic, and then I'm going to be working on distribution. Obviously, we have our own channels, but everyone knows me. I want to get everybody out to know this, and so I'm going to be working behind the scenes to get these comics out into the wild above and beyond our channels as a finished product. And then we got some fun collectible ideas, and everybody's contributing. It's going to be really fucking fun. And for me, it's like going to be a fun thing because it's the first time people are going to see behind the curtains of how I'm thinking about the characters. For example, Andy, I think we agreed that during the stream, we would get into our first one. Yes?
Yes.
Would that be okay for me to do now since I'm excited about it? DJ, you ready for that?
Yeah.
Like, are we going to go right? Like, I feel like everyone here is like, okay, cool, that's the announcement. We should kind of almost live it a little bit as like an alpha one, right?
Yeah, do a brainstorm live and like check out what the chat thinks. And, you know,
And-
I haven't drawn all these characters yet. I got to say, you got a lot of characters. So,
Right. So how are we going to actually let them see how the pudding is made?
If you wanted to show, DJ, if you wanted to show your mural board, I don't know if that's the best place.
Yeah,
you can do a little recall on how we got here, the comic that you made. And I know, Gary, you have a couple characters in mind specifically. So this is the tweet that we had mentioned. And you can just tell from your POV, DJ.
Yeah, so that's the tweet that Gary put out. I screenshotted it just for, you know, documentation. And so I was sick in the middle of the night, by the way, couldn't sleep. And I was thinking about this because I'd gone to VCon this year on a whim, you know, like I wasn't expecting to go there, and kind of went, and I experienced the vibe. My wife got an extra ticket, and I just kind of had just changed jobs, so I was like, oh, I can just go hang out and see what's up with Gary's convention.
How did she get the extra ticket?
She worked for Benny Fisher, who you're familiar with.
Get out of here!
She recently got laid off, but that's another story.
All right, sorry, but Fisher finagles way into this, Andy. Once again, anyway, go ahead, Deech.
Yeah. So yeah, he had an extra ticket and said, "Hey, does your husband want to go?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, you know, I want to check it out." And I just kind of went. I had no agenda. I just wanted to enjoy the show. But I got to meet like Bobby Hundreds and Ed Balloon, and like talk to a bunch of like NFT artists and stuff like that. So it was really cool. Like Brian Brinkman, and listened to a lot of good speakers. And so that was my first kind of like, oh, what is this VeeFriends thing? Like, this is awesome. Like, the vibe was totally awesome. The speakers were great. VCon was just like really life-changing for me, just like, getting into meditation and like just changing my mental game a little bit.
By the way, let me just jump in here and do a VeeCon commercial. Let me do it for TikTok too. VeeCon, VeeCon.co. Everybody, please link up VeeCon, VeeCon.co. VeeCon 2024, August 8th to the 11th, Los Angeles, California. It is going to be remarkable. Everybody needs to come. Not a single person that is on right now should miss it. Go ahead, Deej.
Yeah. So like I said, I came back from that, and then I went to Vid Summit. I got a lot of like friends at Vid Summit, and you guys are all saying the same kind of thing. Like, you should be working on your passion. While I had the cool day job and like marketing and stuff like that, and I'm pretty good at that. My passion when I would walk away from these shows was comic strips, not necessarily drawing, but like, nobody wants a 4-panel comic strip anymore, that kind of thing. So when I saw that, I was just like, middle of the night, I just started sketching the characters up, right away. Like 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, because I know what's up. Like, I'm like, they want to see action. Like, let's go. Like, let's not fool around here and go, how do I submit? And like back and forth, like the old school ways. Let's just start doing it. And like, what did I have to lose? Like, I'm just going to draw some cool characters. So these were the first time I drew any of the VeeFriends.
How long?
And then, go ahead.
Now, for sure, I've got a story that I want to share today that we're going to make into a comic ASAP to the best of your ability. In the future, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but Andy, I'm sorry. I'm just too excited. How long, like, I know Humble Hedgehog I want in the first one. I'll explain in a minute. How long will it take you because I'm making pretend it's January 10th and I'm on with you and I'm like, okay, Humble Hedgehog tells Optimistic Otter and Creative Crab, I'm going to give you some themes and I'm letting you go. If you've never drawn Creative Crab, if I come on, will we have to prep beforehand or can I spit it in real time? Like, how are we going to have to do it so it's entertaining for everyone and you can actually pull off your actual job of getting a comic out each day?
Yeah, I mean, I think if I've never drawn the character before, I think even before, like, we had a little meeting earlier today and they told me about some of the characters that would be on today. So I was like, I got to hurry up and draw the fox, right? And like,
so Flex and Fox, Common Sense Cat last night, and I'm pissed at Andy for this. He's like, hey, because I just want to improv it. I just want to show up on the DJ show at like 10 a.m. And be like, all right, Deej, I'm really feeling Driven Dragon. And honestly, like, Creative Crab needs some love. And like, even more fun, what we're going to do, Deej? I just thought of this right now. We're going to do pack shows where I open a pack and you've just got to make one of the African civet, the Ermie, the sperm whale. I mean, we've got real stories to tell about the sperm whale and the forever phoenix. Like, I think that shit would be fucking funny.
Yeah. I think to get like a sketch of it, like a sketch going, probably 10 or 15 minutes of looking at the character and kind of figuring out how the shapes are and stuff like that. And I can get enough to,
awesome.
I can get enough to, do like a loose, like here's like basically a rough draft. I kind of worked on the, what would the comic be. And then it just starts to like, I don't have these in layers right now. This is just a screenshot, but this was the first comic, like a Sunday comic sort of thing. And it was just a real simple concept because I had no direction from anyone. There was nothing except for your tweet.
By the way, DJ, real quick, this is what Vaughn doesn't understand. I don't know if you see this. Vaughn says Gary just stressed him out. The reverse. This is what DJ lives for. This is
I love it.
Part of the VeeFriends family. Do you understand? In the same way that you all love Jeremy and you fall in love with Rips, like DJ is going to be instrumental. You're going to be drinking coffee with DJ, like, and he's going to be in the background while you're. This is going to be insane. We're coming to life in a 1950s classic way. Do you know how awesome this is going to be? Wait till you see I've already got my idea for this first strip. I can't wait for everyone to hear what I'm about to say. It's fucking good.
Yeah. I'm built for this because I mean, I even went to like I said, 13 years full-time at comics, going to Comic-Cons and like doing fan art for people, like on the fly, having to like do some pretty nice fan art and stuff for people. Like, it's pretty, I'm not saying it's easy.
DJ's going to laugh at me and do 2 a day.
I want to get ahead. I definitely want to get ahead. Yeah. That's the game, right?
Or active on a detail-oriented octopus. They exist for a reason too.
Yeah, so this is the pencils, so I do it very traditionally. I draw the pencils first on the iPad. I'll draw for you here in a second, but pencils, inks, and then colors. So the coloring takes a little bit longer. So I don't know if we'd get all that done, because this is like,
I think just because this is for the hardcore community, we're going to obviously build over the next months and years, but we're thinking 4 panel. Like I'm in a day, because we really are like excited about this day. Are we thinking 4 panels? Is that how we're going to get it done? Are you going to be ambitious some days and go to 6 to tell the full story? How are you thinking about it?
Yeah, I'm actually thinking like classic daily strip, so like the Monday through Friday or Monday through Saturday would be 4 panels, and then you got your Sunday that's bigger, whatever it could be. So we were talking a little bit about it, but it could be a theme, it could be one shots, it can be
the color again. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like show color one again. Look at this.
I love the story when they send Cynical Cat to the moon. That was funny.
Yeah, I was drawing it actually, and I just heard Gary somewhere on like a podcast say like he hates Cynical Cat, and I'm like, shit. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna blast.
I hate Cynical Cat so much that I love them. That's the album for the collectors out there.
You hate cynicism.
I hate cynicism, but I secretly love Skeletor and the Joker. Like, anyway.
Well, that's why I decided, I'm like, all right, well, I already learned to draw the cat, so we're just going to blast them off into space.
Vicky J says, Saturday comic idea from the community every week. Yeah, we're going to definitely play with the community. I'm going to use this as a format to tell some stories, to really get you some behind the scenes of where this is all going. But we'll have some fun. We're definitely going to have fun where people can earn their way into being, there'll be free ways to, like, we're going to have some fun. Yeah. This is like really... This is a real evolution of the IP in a really way. And yes, DJ is crazy talented. Look how good this looks. Go ahead, DJ.
There's a cameo of Dinner Deer here. I mean, I know he's just like a one-off card or whatever, but Dinner Deer, and this was a good gag, made me laugh. I got to give credit to my wife, because she was like looking at this character and she's like, what if his head was the size of his hat? And I was just like, all right. So that was the joke at the end, was it Conan? Now I had no idea if that was like in the character bio or whatever. I was just like, this is just a submission. I thought it was funny.
There's a lot of stuff that we're working on. I keep telling everyone, look, Daredevil was yellow and red when he first came out.
Sure.
So like, I'm not going to be petrified on some things changing along the way. And so we're going to have some freedom with these comics, but yes, there's going to be a lot of alpha I drop on these shows.
Yeah. So this is also what I sent you guys, like, just so the audience can kind of see. And I asked Andy, I was like, do you guys want to go full behind the scenes and give the full, plan that I pitched? So, you got daily VeeFriends, right? Monday through Saturday, 4 panels. There you go. That's all. And then Sunday, like we just said. And then this kind of thing, like, as far as how many strips that equals and how many panels, that's 364 strips a year. Story arcs, it could be rapid development of your characters.
Wait a minute, 364. Are you taking Christmas off, or like I'm confused?
I think that's just how it worked out. I did the math. I was like, how many days? There's 312.
There's 365 days a year, Deej.
Well, yeah, you're right. I don't know. There's 312 dailies. And I said, how many days are in 2024? But yeah. Math, I'm a cartoonist, Gary. Like
math, some do art. I get it.
Right. I let you guys handle the math. So, quarterly print editions, like, and then I said, like, hey, why not create it live? Stream to YouTube, Twitch, Meta, wherever you can stream to. And then future, maybe we go like do the old school Comic-Con visits, school visits. I don't know. Like, it would have been cool, like, if I had a cartoonist come to my school and, like, little talks or whatever. And then basically I just, you guys get the distribution model like a lot.
We'll be just fine on that part.
And then my confidence is that we'll be bigger than Garfield in 20 years. So like, let's just do this for 20 years and see what happens. And crush Peanuts. So I love Peanuts. I love Garfield. Don't get me wrong. I grew up with those, but I'm like,
the same thing. I did a video the other day that helped clarify to some people on Twitter. I want to aspire to Pokemon and Marvel. Why wouldn't I?
Right.
Of course, we want to aspire to Peanuts and Garfield, and like, then your talents and reality of life land you to where they land you. But we're gonna do that. By the way, back to like life. Let's do this. I am going to actually Actually, I like this. I'm going Von Barnes. Von Barnes, I'm giving you all 4 of these cards right now, surprise. And I'm actually going to get in here. Somebody grab this from so I don't lose these. And I'm going to sign one right across it. There we go. Assigned Forever Phoenix. All 4 of these cards are going free to Von Barnes. Team can make sure that gets done. Somebody come in here and grab these. I know somebody's watching this. Come make sure I don't screw this up. And there we go. Andy might have to come in a minute. Congrats, Vaughn. All right, keep going.
Yeah, so like I said, about half an hour ago or something like that, I was just starting to learn this the first time I drew the fox. I start with just like basic shape. I'll make that a little bit better. That's a little fade out. I'll start with like the basic shape of your character, you know, like what they're made out of, basically, and just kind of build up on top of it.
Figure out how to get it.
The first time I drew the fox, same thing with the hedgehog and the cow, common sense cow, and yeah. So we can get right into like this morning. I was working a little bit because I'm just kind of just getting familiar with the.
Let me tell you the story
characters.
that the team said, hey, let's give. Even though I want to go improv, the team's like, give us a premise of where you're going. I know where I want to go for the first comic. I'd love for you to tell the story. I'm going to share it with the whole community right now. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. The characters that are going to be in the first comic are going to be Flex and Fox, Common Sense Cow, and Humble Hedgehog. Okay? And the premise of this episode is that Flex and Fox is like concerned about not having enough money. And Common Sense Cow and Humble Hedgehog are going to be helping Flex and Fox. And so some of the things that are bouncing in my mind, the punchline of the joke is I want them to ask him how many streaming services he's on. So one of the things I'm excited about with this comic is we're going to make VeeFriends very contemporary and very shareable as like memes and jokes to people when we put them out on social. So the punchline of this is Humble Hedgehog, keep it humble, and Common Sense Cow, keep it common sense, are the Flex and Fox is sad and it's like, I don't have any money. One of the 2 other characters are asking, well, of course you don't. You buy dumb shit or stuff you don't need. Fox is like, no, fuck you. Obviously not in that. We'll keep it kid friendly. And one of the other characters, the cow or the hedgehog, says, Fox, how many streaming services do you have? And Fox rattles off like all 9 of them, all 30 of them, because I want to like really make that a big joke. And then they're like, that's a problem. You don't even watch Peacock, you know. And then maybe the practical Peacock could make an appearance in the background and be like, hey. And then he fixes that. It's kind of like that's the punchline. It's a story to everybody in the world. Like, hey, you have too many streaming services. Like that's one of your problems, which is a real problem for even the people, like the amount of people on this stream right now, DJ, that have 3 too many. Ready for this? Watch this in the comments. Comments. How many streaming services are you paying for right now? Please put it. Hulu, Netflix.
Gee, you're getting a little choppy on the audio. I'm gonna ping.
I am.
It's just cutting in and out on static.
See, it's really strange because it sounds fine on my end, and I don't know if you guys can hear each other perfectly fine.
We can hear each other fine, Dust. It's just
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know what it is exactly.
That never happened before. Is it still happening? Yeah, it seems like it's happening for everybody. Is it still happening? That's too bad. I was like, whoa. I was excited.
I know, I didn't want to interrupt, but it was getting kind of choppy.
All right. It's still happening. That's too bad. Dustin will continue to try to figure out what's going on. I'll just try to work through it, but obviously we'll figure out like how choppy is it. Should we like really, really wait, or is it predominantly understandable? Well, it's good for TikTok. TikTok, you guys are good, right? You guys are probably all good. Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. It plugs in on YouTube.
So we should wait. That's too bad.
Yeah, I want to wait, but I also want to give DJ the head start on the vision for these. Yeah. But I think you sort of got the pun of he doesn't have enough money, but he's subscribed to all these services as a luxury.
Yeah. And a little peacock popping in. All right. Yeah, no, I think that's the perfect example here. I could just like as I'm showing, like I don't know if anybody can see now with this, but all right, great.
This is fun.
So I start with like real basic rough shapes, like we're just calling them roughs, but like that's how I would like quickly sketch that. But I go to a pencil layer and then I'll just start the and I'm just doing this for memory right now as far as the fox's basic shape, you know, like he's got some if we're gonna make him look sad too, we're gonna kind of because he's not.
This is too bad. I'm like sad. I lost my whole mojo.
No, don't be sad.
Yeah.
Don't lose your mojo. You're choppy,
My
but
mojo's gone.
Yeah,
people
it's gonna be-
are excited and they're bearing through it.
Nobody's excited, Andy. It's over.
That's a very cynical cat take of you.
I'm just realistic.
Still excited?
I need a lot more still excited in the comments.
Yo, chat, can we drop a still excited? Little choppiness will not ruin this moment. Thank you, Doggy Waffles. Don't be down. Just switch to Twitch. Mojo Mouse time. Can't wait. I'm excited. Cheerful Chipmunk. Jet's face. Don't lose it. Just Sir is excited. Christopher.
Is it just the audio that was choppy? Yeah.
Honestly, the live streaming aspect is absolutely sick. I agree, Landon Ward. Shout out DJ for bringing it to life. Tyler Dowdle's still excited. Gemma Luis, don't be sad, G. Shroom Factory, let's go. Patron is excited. Elizabeth is excited. Chef is excited. It's getting better. David says it's getting better.
Wait, is the audio getting better? Is my audio? Maybe is the audio getting better?
Is it getting better? Give us a real vibe check. It's better on Twitch. Talk softer.
Andy, you're like out of control. Like, calm it down.
Things never heard before.
All right, listen. Fine, I'll tell the story again. So, Flexing Fox is upset because he's broke. Common Sense Cow and Humble Hedgehog are like, yo, dude, one of the problems is you buy dumb shit. Fox is like, what are you talking about? Common Sense Cow's like, yo, bro, you have 13 streaming services. You don't actually use any of them. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I feel like mine's still not working. Is that true? Or am I back?
You're back.
I don't know.
YouTube is the roughest. People on Twitch are hearing very well. Still excited. Shout out Camila. Camila's an amazing illustrator. You guys don't know her. You should check her out.
Yeah, she's great. All right.
Yeah, Twitch is rocking.
Okay,
Let's
fine.
go.
So he's on 11 services. We could joke about Peacock. Practical Peacock makes an appearance. Then, basically, DJ, they fix it through that. But then at the end, a DoorDash driver comes and delivers Peacock like a bagel. I mean, delivers Flexing Fox a bagel. And the receipt is like $6 bagel, $22 delivery charge, $13 charge. Like, it's a $60 bagel. And it's like the punchline is streaming service joke kind of fixed it. Because you see him unsubscribe from all of them on the phone. And then he's like, I have one more thing. But we don't realize he orders a bagel on Seamless or Postmates or DoorDash. DoorDash delivers. Maybe it's a different character, maybe it's not. And then Common Sense Cow and Hedgehog are pissed. And they're like, what the fuck? Got it? So the point, the thing I'm most excited about, everybody who's listening and watching, is we're going to use the VeeFriends Daily Comic to talk about generic things, but also we're going to talk about, pop culture of the moment shit.
Yeah.
Yep. And to Jared's point, yes, the Fox's time is not worth that much money yet. and he's complaining about being broke. To me, if you don't complain, you can do whatever you want. Andy, that's like that whole $8 coffee thing. When people would see me like, Gary, you have an $8 coffee. I'm like, I'm not complaining about money. It's the people that complain about not having any money that are buying $8 coffees that are making a mistake. So that's the gist. And Deej, that's what I really want out of this strip. Like, I want to talk about pop culture events like the Super Bowl and, you know, like Taylor Swift concerts. And we're going to really make VeeFriends come to life in what's going on in pop culture for shareability on social and like inside mom jokes and all that good stuff.
Yeah. I said earlier, maybe you'll have Taylor Swift kind of in the background, just in the background. No reason why. She's just kind of in the background. Maybe it'll make a lot of people watch her strip, you know.
Ginger is saying.
Good now, Instagram, because they just added the new feature on StreamYard and it's a little wonky.
Got it. So we took Instagram off.
Because you couldn't hear anything on there.
Got it. It was Instagram that was killing us. Yeah. Instagram. Okay. Thank you, brother. Ginger's asking, will we talk about the Bills, who had a great win? We will, Ginger. We'll inevitably wait to late January when Josh Allen and the Bills choke again, and we'll use Brave Bison to make another joke about how much the Bills can never win the big game.
Ouch.
Yes.
I would say that the dialogue will change. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to make a joke when VeeFriends Comics match Gary's vendetta against NFL teams.
Yeah,
So
I think that's a good point, Andy. Gary B being mad at Juicy Jaguar when the Jaguars beat the Jets could be like a whole thing.
So we have Common Sense Cow in this, we have Humble Hedgehog, and we have Flex and Fox.
Hold on. Frank Rosato said 3 Super Bowl losses in a row for the Bills. Frank is wrong. It was 4. Andy, do you know those were all 4 of my high school years, freshman to senior year? And I hate the Bills because they're in the Jets division. I had to watch them go to 4 you know what high school is for fandom. That's like the prime time. I'll never, like, everyone's like, why are you mad at the Bills? They were so bad for 20 years. I'm like, I remember when they were great.
Would you rather take 4 Super Bowl losses or no Super Bowl appearances?
4 Super Bowl losses.
Yeah.
The Bills have it way better than the Jets.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this. I fully believe in this. Yes, Matt. First of all, I think everybody here, who's got a VeeFriends Series 1 in the chat, say yes, BF1 if you do. But yes, Matt, you should definitely get a Logical Lion. 100%. What's good?
He's got high tops.
Great to see all of you. Thank you for joining. We are on YouTube and Twitch and a bunch of other platforms live where DJ, our new comic for VeeFriends, is in real time making the comic of the day. We're going to be doing a comic of the day for VeeFriends, my Pokemon Marvel IP world, and I'm excited about it. It's going to be real character development. It's going to be a lot of social media content. We're going to bring a lot of awareness to the ecosystem. Andy, I don't know if you're noticing, but I'm buying up a good amount of VeeFriends Series 2 to give out as Santa Claus this season. So look for me around Christmas where I'm going to ho and give people the ability, if they're committed to making their VeeFriends their avatar on Twitter. I feel like there's a lot of, I just saw too many people say they can't afford a VeeFriend Series 2. It's one thing for a Series 1, it's thousands of dollars, but a Series 2 is obviously, $100, couple $100. And, that really affected me. And there's just a lot of friends I've made on social media. So I'm going to do a little bit of Santa Claus action.
I was recalling the Santa V meme we made back in the day on Team Gary V. I feel like we need to bring that back.
Yeah, I think some people need to be awarded on Christmas or around Christmas, Christmas Eve, the day after Christmas. I'm really planning some downtime with some hot cocoa and just going to sit there with my account and reward people with a free Series 2. And I'm excited for people to pick up some Series 1s. Obviously, what's going on in 2024. It's going to be a good year. And I'm excited about people discovering VeeFriends through DJ's work here. Look at this. This is fun to watch him. By the way, DJ, when you're going to do these streams, how long do you think you're going to be on every day?
I don't know, because I think I'll probably, I like to wake up early, so I don't know if I might do the sketching and then do the inking and coloring live. So maybe I'll be on for an hour or two, or we'll figure it out. Whatever's, I don't want to take up the whole channel, but
No, I'm
Yeah.
good with it. Like it's
Gary
not-
wants you live 24/7, 365. Dude. So you're not
All right,
taking.
all right. We're gonna
Yeah.
bounce some cameras in here.
I do like the idea of actually the sketching part because I'll be available in the mornings, I think a lot more likely. And so I can come on and do what I just did here. So for a lot of you, this was choppy. I'll do it again. The concept is obviously I want to give DJ a lot of freedom, but I obviously don't want to take him to take the characters too far. And obviously as the creator, we'll be doing a lot of behind the scenes work where he'll get a sense of these characters, but I want to come on multiple times a week in the first beginning and just be like what I just did here now, which was a version of this, which was, hey, today's comic, I really want to talk about people not saving money and not being practical. So let's use Flexing Fox and let's use Common Sense Cow and Humble Hedgehog. The biggest issue I see right now is people are ordering food from Seamless and Uber Eats and Postmates, and they have too many live streaming services. So everybody in the chat right now, all 500 of you, please tell me what streaming services you're paying for right now. Because the joke of this comic and the observation as social commentating is we're trying to get Flexing Fox to not be broke anymore. One of the ways we're going to do that is get him to cancel 7 of his 11 streaming services, or 8 out of 9. And then the punchline joke at the end is just as we got him there, he stayed on his phone, even though he canceled them all. He ordered a bagel and paid $31 for the bagel, just like many of you do who are complaining about money, or you have friends and family or kids that complain about money, but they're buying $31 bagels between surcharges and fee and upcharge and fuel charge and surcharge and rain charge. And so we're touching the issues in society of what people can't have money on. Are we cheering? Rips' 21st birthday? Rips, get in here. Get in here now. Come on. It's Rips' 21st birthday.
It does add up, Jared.
All right, Rips, get in here. I know everybody knows this young man. Today is his 21st birthday, Rips. Take the seat. Say hello to DJ.
What's up,
Tell
DJ?
everybody
Hey.
how you feel on your 21st birthday.
Okay.
All right.
It's another day in the life.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Good. Brown goods. Let's go.
Is it good?
Yes.
It's 21 years age.
Yeah, I got this for you. You don't even know.
Yeah. This is awesome. I'm excited to have Danny aboard, or DJ. What's the D&D? Why did I intuitively say Danny? I don't know.
Let me give you a massage on your birthday. So here's what's happening.
I'm not a big celebrator.
Rips.
Okay.
Here's
Oh, we're
the
live
time.
here too. What's
We're
up,
live
everyone?
here. So Rips, Flexing Fox is upset because he has no money.
Okay.
There he is.
Humble Hedgehog and Common Sense Cow are like, yo, bro, you have 9 fucking streaming services. Like,
Yep.
you don't need fucking Max.
Agreed.
Like, you're not watching enough of fucking, Peacock.
Yep.
Then we make the Peacock joke. Practical Peacock pops up and goes, hey.
Not so practical after all.
So then Humble Hedgehog and Common Sense Cow team up to help him finally cancel a bunch of them. Right?
Yep.
And then we're watching him. He kind of cancels them on his phone. Everyone's all happy. They feel like we did a good thing. And then a fucking delivery man pulls up and delivers a bagel because while he was canceling, he ordered a bagel on Seamless and bought a $39 bagel because you know what? That's how it happens when you buy shit. There,
Well,
Ripsy, how do you feel about being 21?
I'm not a big birthday person. I don't know.
I know I like you.
No,
You know I hate my birthday.
Yeah, I don't like. I'm like.
You feel like when you heard me talking about that, you were like, "Oh, we're the same." We also
Well,
drink.
you don't like being wished happy birthday before your birthday, which I don't mind the same way. But for me, I think it's like forced attention that like you don't really
I agree.
want.
I feel like I didn't earn any. Like I like
Exactly
attention.
right. I just told
Yeah.
someone it's unearned attention.
Yeah. Andy,
We like to day trade for our attention over here.
we like to earn our shit over here. You didn't earn these beautiful blue eyes. Come on, show them. Look at these eyes. Look at these guys. Show it. Look at those. You didn't earn those.
You act
you
like,
leveraged them a
you
lot.
act like the patient panda doesn't have blue eyes because of me, and I think it's funny that you act that way.
Don't give up that. Don't give up that.
I'm kidding.
Rips, tell everybody because
Okay.
a lot of these people collect. Admit that over dinner with me, you, May, Andy, Trout, and Sanan,
Yeah.
that I came up with a brilliant idea that we're working on right now
Yes.
that is going to make April to August exciting.
More
don't
than
say
exciting.
more.
Yeah. No. Extremely exciting. Extremely.
Andy,
exciting.
you agree? Like you were massively impressed with my brainstorming ability and the brilliance we came up with.
Well, I'm at the point in my career where I'm not easily impressed. Will just be upset with Rips and myself that we didn't get to that point ourselves. But I'm excited. I think it's the right strategy, and a lot of the current collectors and fans are going to be excited. And with DJ, the duo between DJ and Adam, actually, and the synergy that's going to happen, which we yet are to fully understand and grasp, because they're just the chemistry and creative synergy, I think is going to be very, very exciting.
What are you doing?
Orchestrating.
Conducting.
Orchestrating
He's in the front
octopus.
doing this.
Oh, orchestrating octopus could have been so cool.
Orchestrating.
It could have been all fucking. I could have put the fucking thing in all the fucking. It would have fucking killed. People would have loved. Managers would have loved that. Fuck.
Well,
What are you doing for the big day?
I'm going to dinner after with Eitan.
I'm aware. I heard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know everything. I know where you are at all times.
Most of the time, no. But
DJ, how's the comic coming along?
Good. So we got the Fox here.
I
He's
like
looking a little sad because he's broke, right?
I think it's,
Mhm.
I've never seen the Fox with the disappointed expression, and I
like
think it's
it.
cool.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, Hedgehog wants to help out, right?
Yep.
And then Common Sense Cal's going to be like, all right, let's break it down. And then the next panel will be like, how many streaming services you have.
Yep.
And then Fox will be counting his fingers, like going like 1, 2, 3, like whatever.
Hold on.
And then at the
I want to just pin this. Just dash. I just want to apologize that this sucks. I don't know if you're talking about Rips' 21st birthday, DJ's drawing, which I doubt because it's remarkable. It could be Andy's haircut, which I think is insane because it looks phenomenal. It's probably me. So I just wanted to pin your comment up here and apologize and hope you're having a good day, brother. Hope all is incredible on your end. All right. Go ahead.
yeah. So then, and by the way, these are roughs here, guys. Don't judge me on the rough pencils here. And I haven't drawn these characters before, so it's not.
So
Not too
fucking
bad, not too bad.
DJ, don't do that. Stop doing that. This is so remarkable. It's like fucking insane to me.
Yeah, it's I'm used. Hey, whatever. Like I know what I'm doing. So, so then at the very end we'll have the receipt from the. It'll be like a close up of the receipt of all the maybe just the one thing that he bought that's like $30 or something.
Yeah, I really want the bagel to be like everything bagel, extra locks, peppers, capers. Like I want it to be really funny, and I really want it to be like legitimately like $43. I don't know if you know this, but in New York, if you order a bagel, like from like Uber Eats or Postmates, it's like $40 fucking. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know that, right, Ribs? Yeah, you're too smart.
Yeah, you got the dollar bagels.
There's a good amount of 3 or 4. 3 or 4 seems like the average number of OTT subscriptions people are having.
In the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's right. By the way, that's what I'm seeing with like being in the business. But I want the joke here to be that Fox has like 11. And DJ, this will be fun. Like obviously we're like very early in making this. Like I really want it. Like this is where like you have partners now. You're not just doing this solo. You can text back to our team on a team thread and be like, I need help knowing like what other services like nobody's thinking about. Like DAZN. DAZN is one for sure. By the way, I have that because I love sports and I have DAZN. But like Flex and Fox. Chat, let us know which streaming service you're paying for. That's like tier 6.
Yeah, it reminds me of like
is Crackle a service? Or is it free?
I don't know. It reminds me of like Proactive Piranha could come in and like I have to do like a lot of free trials and then I forget to cancel them and I'm like PayPal just charged me $12. Like I'm the laziest could be. Proactive Piranha can like swoop in and tell me set your reminders.
You're not in the comic.
No, I can be
for your birthday maybe next year.
I don't need no. I'm saying I'm relating another character to this.
So what'd you do today on your birthday?
It worked. Yeah, I was up late.
Are you gonna do any special if you pull a character that has a 21 score?
I have a great idea.
Interesting.
I'm going to do so. Oh, wait a minute. You're going live soon.
Yeah, half hour.
We're going back to back now.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot. Everyone, Rips is gonna be live on his 21st birthday in 35 minutes.
It's
doing pack breaking, but I'm gonna give Rips.
A lot of giveaways.
I'm giving Rips a pack.
VeeFriends double header.
I'm giving Rips a pack for his birthday.
Let's go, Rips.
Let's go 1-1.
Okay, 1-1. Can you imagine?
Let's go, Rips.
Let's go, Rips. Let's go, Rips. Persistent.
All cores, but we got persistent
maybe we
penguin.
got a short print. We got a rookie
there's
card.
a 21 in skill.
Got a rookie.
21 in skill.
Rip's got a penguin in him for sure.
That is the Joyous Jellyfish, another 21. Let's see if we can go all 21s.
Nice pull.
Okay.
I like to go as oh no, 21's there, but I'm gonna get it as early as I can. That is the Boss Bobcat.
I like the Boss Bobcat.
The Boss Bobcat.
We haven't done much with.
We're opening these. We're opening. We only have 7 boxes worth today. That's why we're doing a lot of giveaways. We're doing a lot of giveaways in some games.
Yeah. By the way, we're doing a ton of giveaways for Rips' birthday.
I'm close up here.
Yeah.
Here we go. Final one, 56. That's the Civic.
Hornet?
Oh, it's wrong. The rare long dog, the Dapper.
The rare long dog.
Yeah, half hour on the Fanatics live app. We're going to be giving away a lot of slabs.
TikTok.
Rips needs birthday series 1 box. Whoa.
Fanatics live app on
I tried
your
my
phone.
best.
We're gonna be live shortly. Follow VeeFriends on all platforms. Are we VeeFriends cards on TikTok, or are we still VeeFriends?
VeeFriends cards everywhere.
So TikTok is now VeeFriends cards.
Yeah.
And Andy, you saw Instagram now is VeeFriends cards and verified.
I'm aware.
I mean, people almost lost their jobs around here. Tyler Schmo wants to know, why can nobody
It's a hard
pronounce
word.
dash hound? I get it.
People say it's dachshund.
Dachshund.
Dachshund?
Yeah, but everyone says dachshund.
It's a dachshund?
Dachshund.
Get the fuck out of here. It is a dachshund? I thought it was like a wiener dog.
Yeah, but a lot of people say dachshund.
I thought it was a dash hound. It's a dachshund? Like the fucking reindeer? All right, fine. Get out of here.
Okay.
I'm
I'll
kidding,
see you.
I'm kidding. I love you. Happy
Thanks.
birthday, brother.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Happy birthday, Rips. See you on Fanatics Live at 5:55.
I don't know. We're live, half hour.
Yeah, Rips is live in 23 minutes. We're giving away a ton of free collectibles in honor of Rips, like an obnoxious amount. So make sure you get the Fanatics app. There it is. There's the link, GaryVee.com/Fanatics1219. Make sure you download the app, get on Fanatics Live. We'll be live there in 22 minutes. You taking some free stuff?
32. I mean, I want to selflessly auction a lot of stuff, but we might just.
I'm not giving up this.
No, I'm not.
It's
I'm
a
not
fucking
taking it.
classic.
I'm just-
Look at this, everyone. That's a fucking classic. Toronto and St. Louis.
I'm just looking. I'm admiring the collection.
No worries.
All right.
Everybody help everybody find the app, because a lot of people are asking, where is it? Colin, what's good? What is good, Daniel? Is everybody set with the app? And by the way, you're going to have to create an account to get free stuff. It's a big thing. Rips and Conman and Courtney, they'll do a good job onboarding you. Because who's downloading the app right now for the first time to join Rips on his birthday?
You better. This will have a good comic strip
I
one
love
day.
it. It is so fun. Oversight pills. What?
That'll have a good
Oh,
comic one
this is
day.
a fucking beauty. Look at this.
It's
look
a
at this.
character to develop because it's a very.
Oh, Pondering from All Angles is a beast. I've got a comic for him.
That is a beauty. He's a great comic character too.
I agree.
More about-
You can also like look at all the panels. Like there'll be something to do. Meanwhile, DJ is just cruising along here with this comic. If you're just joining us, we just announced today that we are starting a daily comic for VeeFriends with our man DJ here. DJ Coffman has joined the team. He is like actively drawing right now the first comic that we're going to put out. DJ, when will this come out? Tomorrow?
I think maybe tomorrow. Yeah, because I'll finish it up. I'll finish up some of the art tonight, and then we'll do a live stream tomorrow at noon, I think. So I don't know where. I'll let you guys decide where to send people, but we'll be finishing up live on the stream tomorrow. And
We'll be right back here. VeeFriends YouTube.
Andy, you know
12
what's cool about this? Andy, let's make sure when DJ is on that we also bring, like, we program guests. Like, Rips can come on for 30, talk about cards, right? Jeremy can jump on and talk about what's going on. Like, there's a way to, like, if he's on for 3-4 hours, we could have a lot of fun. We could do some Q&A, because it's cool, because he's like, it's also like fun for people to learn. Like, I feel like a lot of people are going to learn how to draw through this. Like, this is insane what he's doing right now. This is like fun.
I'm so excited about when I first watched DJ's stream, he was active in the chat. He was drawing, he was looking at the comments, and there was this whole iterative community centric creation, which I'm really excited about. I think even for this, I was going to ask you, G, if you want to throw any Easter eggs in
A lot of
here.
people asking about what's happening next. Let me just show you. You guys hang. Keep everybody entertained, Andy. TikTok, what's going on next is Rick's right behind me here on his 21st birthday. It's his 21st.
Yeah, it'd probably be hard to catch up with like 2,000 comments compared to my stream, my smaller stream. But
DJ, I want to go back to your origin story a little bit. So you
Yeah.
came to VCon, and that's really where you first learned more about VeeFriends and the VeeFriends audience. But you've been following Gary for a while now.
oh, sure. I mean, I followed Gary for, long time, really long time, from like the very first Gary V show, like the Ask Gary V show, and all the books. So I've got his books over on the shelf too. So yeah, marketer by profession, I guess. So yeah, very familiar with Gary.
And
I think at some point, Gary,
go ahead.
I think some point Gary put out content where he's like, stop listening to me, like stop watching me. And I was like, okay. And then I just went ahead and just did my own thing. That's kind of when I got serious about my stuff. So yeah.
I love it. And what you can share a little bit about like the current platform that you have with Draw or Die, and like what the goal and vision was for that for you.
Yeah, so I run a brand called Draw or Die, which is like a motivational brand for artists. I had a lot of artists reach out to me and like, they're feeling down or kind of stuck art wise, art block. And I was always putting out stuff. So they would reach out and say like, how do I, get over this funk that I'm feeling? And I was always messaging artists back. So, and I had different exercises that I would give them, just scribble challenges and things like that. And that kind of started there. And then from there, I just listened to the audience, and they're like, can you give us merch? So I made some shirts and like notebooks and stuff to kind of keep them motivated. So we run that out of the house, and my wife does all the fulfillment. So that's pretty,
I love it.
Love her for doing that. So
What about this prototype that will not be happening, but it's fun to show people behind the scenes some prototypes of things that will not be happening, but I know people would like this.
That's a fresh one.
Yeah, that would have been cool, but I snafu'd this one. This was a no. But, always working on some stuff.
In which app are you drawing, DJ?
I draw in Procreate on the iPad Pro. So I probably do 95% of my artwork on the iPad. But definitely still approach it, with like pencils, then inks, then colors, like just traditional cartooning.
Working on it, Jackson. For everybody on TikTok, we're live on YouTube and other platforms. We're about to go live on Fanatics Live, giving away a bunch of cards. Make sure, does anybody need help that's in the US? Because I know the app is not available outside the US, though people can watch on desktop, right, Andy?
Yes, international people can watch on desktop. They're not going to be able to participate in some of the breaks and stuff, but it's a great place to learn about VeeFriends, engage with the community. You just won't be able to participate in purchasing any of the breaks and what Adam and Connor have planned for today.
Yep, managed to do. How come you've been leaning into Twitch more lately? Honestly, because I'm always trying to expand. I finally figured out what I want to do on Twitch. The fact that I'm in my office a lot more, I'm able to stream now because I was traveling so much before, which is why I was able to do Daily V. Ironically, I have a ton of travel coming in the first quarter of the year. I met with my team last night, and I got a ton of travel.
I'd be curious in the chat if we were only going to stream on one platform, VeeFriends Comics, what platform would you prefer it to be, or do you think it should be? Again,
Gary, I have a question for you.
Go ahead, DJ.
When was the moment you decided, like, you said you thought about VeeFriends for a long time. Like, do you remember the moment where you're like, I could do this? Like, I could put out this whole IP, this whole universe? I'm curious.
It started it's been blurry in my mind since 17. Andy, I think it was 2019 or 18. We had that meeting with the toy guy where I wanted to do Workplace Warriors, right?
Fall 2019.
Yeah, so fall of 2019, I had a meeting, and it was probably about a year that we were talking about it prior to that. So it was
And
probably
that was like the meeting of like this is happening.
Yeah, I would say somewhere in 16, 17, it started to become a thought. What I knew was that people were sending me too much content about being unhappy at work. And I wanted to make these 2-inch, 3-inch figures to put on people's desk and make them think about compassion and empathy. Like I would DM someone back and be like, they're like, my boss is a dick. I'm like, maybe your boss is going through a divorce. Maybe your boss just found out his mom is terminally ill. Maybe your boss just got yelled at by his or her boss. And so I was like, look, there's no reason to be a dick. But if we don't have a capacity to be compassionate back to people, well, then we're just contributing to bad behavior. And then people write like, that's amazing, Gary. Like, thank you. Like, I actually went and talked to I would get really intense shit, DJ. Like, you were so right. Like, it'd be something else, right? Like their daughter is, I remember one, I'll just share it. It's a little challenging, but he was like, oh my God, I asked my boss, like, are you okay? And he broke down crying, this guy that I've always thought was hardcore and everything. And it was because his daughter was cutting herself. And this was just a DM. I do that a lot. I engage with people a lot. And I was like, man, if I could just make 5 or 6 characters and put them on people's desks at work, compassion, empathy, entrepreneur elf. Like if you look at entrepreneur elf, maybe one day you'll quit and be an entrepreneur, like, or compassionate catfish. Like, so that's how it started. Then COVID happened. And then obviously the NFT thing happened. I've been following it from CryptoKitties back in 17, and then NBA Top Shot kicked off. And then I saw Punks and I was like, you know what? I think I can do this. That happened really in like 2020. That was like in January. And started building out VeeFriends. I always wanted to buy Scooby-Doo or Flintstones or Garfield or Get Along Gang or Snorks and then refurbish it and do what I'm doing now with VeeFriends. But building my own world is even more exciting. And it's been really, really powerful. And, you know, I have really big ambition. Like obviously this comic we're making right now, like look what we're doing. Deej, you've been around comics for a while. Like we're literally making a comic right this second that's gonna inspire some people to cancel 4 streaming services and Postmates, and they're going to save $3,000 next year, and that's going to help their family have a better Christmas or go on a vacation or who the hell knows, like something good, right? Like wasting money is not a good idea. And like I'm excited to make these VeeFriends provide value to the world, and I think that's what we're doing with these comics and these stories and kids books and animations and opening up trading cards. And you know, I'm just really excited about this journey. I'm really going to build something, and it's, you know, I think we got it. So I would say 2010, I thought about buying an IP like Gumby or something like that. 2015, I thought about making my own workplace warriors, like help people at work. 2020, I decided to make characters to help the whole world, period.
That's cool. That's awesome. Yeah. Similarly, like I think I heard other comic strip artists talk about this back in the day, but like some mentors and stuff, like you want to draw a comic strip that you want someone to tear out and paste up on their fridge or in their cubicle, right? Like Far Side or Garfield, just to kind of, that's how you know, like you've made it when you're walking past a cubicle and you see that your cartoon strip is plugged, you know, in their office. So that's kind of very similar. It definitely aligns with.
I'm just so happy on this journey. Like when Landon says this, like I don't even like, it makes me want to cry. Andy, like, I mean, like, yeah, like what Landon said. Like, what else can we do? And Hayden's in the building. Hayden's got the fucking.
It was so fun watching Courage last night.
Oh my God.
The gemstone black.
Did they find out? Rips. Do we know Rips? Oh, what's happening?
Welcome to VeeFriends HQ, everybody. But I was just gonna shout out Courage, and I was seeing the happiness and joy on that live stream last night, and knowing that was created from VeeFriends and the amazing community and the people that are watching right now means the world to myself, and I know it means a lot to Gary. And now DJ is going to be alongside it as we continue this journey and bring in new audience.
Bought that box from someone, and do you know that?
Yeah, insane. He bought the box from someone, and the disappointing part, which I guess is a running theme with him, he actually didn't break it live. he was opening it up, and then he was like, damn it, and then he hit the live stream, but that was awesome.
That's awesome. Girl with NFTs, we're thrilled that you're a part of this community as well. I'm so proud of everybody, like so grateful for all of you. Again, 20 minutes until Rips is on. And on
Gemma wasn't able to make it to VCon this year. So I'm excited. The girl with
Wait,
NFTs.
it was alcohol? It was empathy? Amazing. Rips had his first drink of alcohol just now.
Wow. Tune in at 5:55 for Fanatics Live.
Unbelievable. Anyway, no, I think yeah, I love Fearless Fairy too. Who's everybody's favorite character? Actually, here's a fun one for the 350 people here and the 550 people on TikTok. Who doesn't know much about VeeFriends at all? Like, is just hanging right now, came from somewhere else. Like just say rookie. Say rookie in here. Because I think it's a lot of people, which is exciting too. Like, it's the best part for me. Just put rookie. There we go. Rookie.
Is there a positive pitbull? No, but there's a positive porcupine.
There's a positive porcupine.
Tough to beat a worm from the
you.
Rookie. We got some good rooks in here. What's up, son of Santiago?
Andy, we have to get everybody on Fanatics Live tonight. I want to get all these people free stuff tonight, and we're giving away so much shit tonight. Can everybody, can OGs in both TikTok and all these other platforms, if you're streaming, if you're in the chat, please help people and link up the link to Fanatics Live app. We need people on for sure.
VeeFriends can drop in the official link to make sure that you can download the app. You're going to have to download the app, create a username profile, and then you'll be able to join Connor, Conman, Adam Rips for his birthday bash celebration.
AI folks, Gary, VeeFriends still, bro, VeeFriends forever. Like NFTs, now trading cards, like vending machines, toys, kids' books coming out. I'm going to build a Marvel Pokemon Sesame Street-like brand, and in 25 years, you're going to tell the story of this exact moment when you were like, I told Gary V, like, VeeFriends thrills? Come on, Gary. VeeFriends still? Like, when your grandkid is wearing VeeFriends pajamas, you're going to be like, that fucking motherfucker.
Yeah, Marlene, who's watching on LinkedIn right now, asked, what is the best place to see the Fanatic Live app? Download the app. I'm assuming if you're in iOS, you can just go to the App Store, type in Fanatics Live. You can download it, Marlene. Create your username and account. I would love to see you on the Fanatics Live. I just screenshotted your name and
thanks, puppy.
drop it. Tell us that you came.
Hey, I love you, bro. I'm just kidding, Foot.
LinkedIn, yeah, we're streaming everywhere, Mimo. We're on X, we're on YouTube.
Yeah, LinkedIn's a fucking bomb. Big shout out to the LinkedIn family. Mags NG, I see you. Yes, Krish. I would say yes. Man, it's going to be fun tonight on the stream. TikTok, I love all of you. Thank you for joining. I love seeing the number keep going up and up and up. Thank you so much. Billy, always happy to spread the knowledge. I'm always sharing content.
Gary, any Easter eggs you want to throw at DJ to include in this, or like Easter eggs being?
I like the practical peacock streaming. Let me think.
Scene, accessories.
I mean, I would say the DJ. Are you thinking about a VeeFriend delivering the bagel, or are you thinking about a person?
Yeah, that could be get a VeeFriend from the audience to swoop in and deliver the.
I love that. All right, everybody, you heard the comic story. If you're just, a lot of people are just joining on TikTok. There's now 800 people or so, 700. Flexing Fox. Oh, I have a big idea, Andy. This is the big Rips. I have a big idea.
For those of you watching,
Go ahead,
we
Andy.
are going to be live tomorrow again, finishing this comic with Mr. DJ Coffman, creator of VeeFriends Comics. We'll be live streaming for an hour, maybe more, finalizing these illustrations.
All right, everybody.
YouTube.
Andy, I'm sorry to interrupt
You got it.
because I got to go to a meeting in a second. This is why everybody right now, especially the people on TikTok who have no idea what's going on. Andy, I just signed a CGC 10 cow and hedgehog. And Fox is
One of the
rare.
rarest. Yep.
One of the rarest ones for everybody who knows. I labeled them first comic because they're featured in our first comic.
I kind of want those.
Well, you can buy them on eBay once the person who wins them for free tonight
Damn.
on Fanatics Live.
Passing them up? No, I'm kidding. Giveaways.
Should we give 2 away? Should we give these 2 away and auction off the Fox?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. I got to give you something for your birthday. All right. Everybody who's on here, especially everyone on TikTok, this is a free giveaway. This is massive. This is like real fucking free dollars. Here you go. Take that for the show. Fanatics Live. The link for everybody, it's GaryVee.com/Fanatics1219. It's the Fanatics Live app.
Cool.
I need to help everyone here on TikTok. Can I change the URL? Raghav, can you open the door? Raghav, can you change my URL, my default URL on TikTok to Fanatics Live app? All right, tell me when. Beautiful. That'll make it easy for everybody. I'll tell everybody on TikTok to just go to my profile on TikTok and click the link.
Can we make a comic one day?
I'm live right now on TikTok. Can you still do it? All right, go ahead. What's that, Ian?
I was requesting for a comic concept of the joke of you needing to open your door every 2 minutes because you need to talk to someone outside of your office.
I love that. What's that? I'm live on everything.
Yep,
Okay.
Mark's coming by. I'm assuming we're going to pop in here with you.
We'll surprise him.
Mark's meeting is here?
Mark's coming back here. You're going to do the walk, but I'm just going to bring him in. You do your thing.
God, okay.
You cool with that?
I'm super cool with it.
Want to intro and see what's going on?
Thank you, Sagi. Yes, Liz. Shout out the 134 strong on YouTube right now. Any parting words?
Yes, the parting words is of the 1,000 people between all the streams that are watching, you're insane if you don't get Fanatics Live on your app right now. Download it and get ready for the show. It's going to be bananas. Please, everyone, link it up.
Look how good that looks. Man.
Especially TikTok. I'm worried about TikTok because most of them have no idea what the fuck's going on right now. Raghav, are you good? You switched it?
It's looking good, DJ.
All right, now they're good. TikTok, for all of you, you can leave this live right now. Go to my profile on TikTok, click the link as my default URL in my profile. That will send you to Fanatics Live. Download the app. It's only for US right now. Andy, we need to make sure we tweet out the link for international to be able to watch on desktop.
Yep.
I see people helping each other. Jonathan is asking a very important question, but we will not be answering that now. But digital comics coming. This is really exciting.
Looks so good.
Great job, DJ. What's the dialogue? What's the first dialogue? Let's see that.
Guys, I don't know why I feel so broke. Humble Hedgehog says, let's figure out your budget. Common Sense Cow. I know where to start.
Mm-hmm.
Then she'll be like, how many streaming services?
DJ, are you going to be able to get this whole thing in 4 tiles?
Oh, yeah. He'll be naming his all the services, and I'm going to find as many as we possibly can. It'll be ridiculous. And then down here, they'll be like, what about Peacock? Maybe he doesn't have Peacock. And so like Peacock will be peeking in. And then the last, either one of these 2 panels will be the, hey, your Uber or your Uber Eats is here.
This third one will be him on his phone, seemingly deleting all the services. Like they're like, oh, good. He's like, okay, delete, or unsubscribe or cancel. And the last one will have to be maybe a little bit different than that. Like, yeah, I kind of want, like, they're excited. You know, it's almost like this needs to be a 5-Tyler one. But did you know 5 is my favorite number? Like, we might need to be a 5.
Oh.
We might have to be a 5 company.
Yeah, you got to think about the single image too.
But anyway, the punchline, the last one is, it's seemingly he's canceling all these apps, but he's also quickly ordering a bagel on Uber Eats. And so like they're excited that he saved all this money, but then the $40 bagel.
Right. So that'll be the receipt, or like it might not be a close up of the receipt, but I got an idea for you, Gary. We could have like a secret fifth panel that you reveal somewhere else. Like you could be like, this is the alternate
And
panel.
I like that.
You know?
I like that.
Yeah.
The $40 bagel is when you order a bagel in Manhattan. Andy, you know this. You've done this. I know you. You've ordered some food for some bullshit place. You got to admit it.
I'm not admitting anything.
So you've been good, And?
Yeah, I'm very practical peacock.
You're frugal?
I'm frugal.
Nice. Because you know I like will order a coffee when we're working, and it's like $21 for a fucking coffee because I need a Dunkin' Donuts and you got to pay this, that, the other thing. It's crazy.
But the ROI of that $40 coffee to keep the engine going and save you time.
Keegan, it's really close. Keegan's like, is it really $40? It's close. It's 30. Hannah, a bagel when you order it on Seamless, it's like $30, right? If you get like an everything bagel with locks, with the delivery and the surcharge and the posting, it's 30, right? Is it more? It's about 30. Yeah, man, it's a fucking $30 bagel, bro. Make it 30. When you make the final total, DJ, make it 35.55. I like the fives.
Oh, all right. I'll write it down. 35.
What's good, Wax Walls? Hope you're super well. Happy holidays, brother. Hope you're really good. Hope everything's amazing.
All right.
Thank you, user. The Miami office is gonna be awesome. Mountain Dew, big. All right, I think I need to go.
Yeah.
Deej, you keep working with Andy. I love you, Andy. Make sure that everybody gets to Fanatics Live in 8 minutes. Deej, I love you. We'll be seeing you a bunch.
Yep.
Everybody say thank you to DJ.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
TikTok, I love you. Thank you for hanging with me. Fanatics Live, make sure you get on it. The link is in my profile right now. Go have fun. Go get a bunch of free shit for your stocking stuffers, for gifts, and definitely learn about this world. It's going crazy. I love you.
Deej, we'll hang out for another like 6 minutes or so while we're waiting for them to kick on Fanatics Live. And I think Gary's going to drop in a second.
Yeah, it's fun. I know I'm quiet, but you know,
No,
I
that's
gotta figure out how to make this fox counting his fingers. You know, I got to figure out the drawing.
How many VeeFriends characters do you think you've drawn thus far in your professional career? 10?
Sketch wise, let me see, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then all the ones that were in the first year, 14, 15, 16, 17.
And
18.
are they about all equal in terms of like really trying to nail the look and feel and character? Or is like the Fox take more just because he has the chain and the sunglasses?
No, I think that like they all have a different shape. Like I can see the patterns. Like the hedgehog has a very panda body. You know what I mean? And I could see the patterns that like certain characters have, and then like their odd shaped heads. So like Generous Gerbil has like a head that kind of looks like this, right? When it's kind of like that shape, right? I think, right? And then he's got like the crazy. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, and then he's got like a pattern that comes into his nose, and then he's got those like crazy cheeks or smiling. Yeah. So once you start to learn the pattern of like, oh, this one's just like that one, kind of. They're from the same little, universe, I guess.
Chains just said, I need a new PFP now. I like that, Fox. That could be a fun stream we do one day where it's literally just taking requests for different profile pictures, and we do some custom profile pictures of different characters.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Like the gerbil's just kind of peeking into that panel now.
Andy,
Yeah,
people really gonna get to know the characters through this stuff. You know, like I just unmuted. Thank you.
I mean, it's just everyone's going to be excited for this to come out too.
Yeah, and every day, and like honestly, I think we're gonna help people. Just like my content that you and I worked on for a decade. Like this is a comic. Like when this comic comes out tomorrow or first thing in the following morning. Obviously, we're just getting our bearings. Next year's the official year.
Yep.
Like I genuinely think a lot of people that are on this stream right now are gonna forward it to their most loose with money friend. Like this is like a fun thing for like a dad to put in a family thread because their kid keeps asking for money because they use unlimited Uber, Postmates, have 6 streaming services. Like, you know what I mean?
100%. Daily comics. I think there's going to be some weekly themes with key characters that are woven throughout that week, and the topics and subject matters we're really trying to storytell around. But I know DJ is excited to be live streaming and interacting. Next year, specifically in January, we'll be live on Thursdays for the most part, but we're going to continue to ebb and flow based on when the fans and audience are going to be there, when we can have Gary join, and how DJ's feeling about balancing between being live and just the daily output of the comics that we want to get out.
Yeah.
I'm out of here. See you.
Thanks, G.
Yeah, it's fun. I think we'll try to be as live as much as possible. Like he said, like even if it's just a stream where I'm not interacting, maybe just like going completely just like, here's my screen. This is me drawing. You can drop in the chat and kind of interact with us. It's fun.
100%.
We got the Fox counting on his fingers here, like how many he's going to have, and I'm going to make as many as possible. There's going to be so many streaming services. We'll swap this around. We'll swap that from there to there.
Yeah.
Be good.
Jared Jacobson Law. You're awesome, DJ. Keep it up. Thanks for dropping by,
Thanks.
Jared. Keegan, I will be a guest. Email me, Andy at VeeFriends. I know we talked about it before, but I'll join again. Yeah, January. Let's do it. We are going to close down the live here in a couple minutes. DJ is going to kick back up tomorrow. I'm going to join him in the beginning just to say hello to everybody. 12 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be drawing VeeFriends Comics. VeeFriends Comics is the name of the show tomorrow. And then, of course, in 2 minutes' time, there's about to be pandemonium at VeeFriends HQ as Adam and the crew celebrate his 21st birthday, but also have a great Fanatics live. I think they have some fun things in store. Gary just signed these 3 characters, which are being featured in the first ever VeeFriends comic. He signed them first comic edition, which will be really exciting. And other than that, DJ, I'll kick it over to you for any last words, thoughts, questions from the community that you want to take, and we can say goodbye.
Yeah, no, I'm just excited to be here. I'm excited to draw these characters and, engage with you guys as much as possible. So thanks for watching. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow at noon drawing some stuff. So yeah.
Amazing. And I want to give claps and kudos and credit to DJ. The way he applied, I think a lot of people could take lessons from. He immediately took action. He started live streaming, drawing it to the point where he didn't even need to apply. I actually reached out to him because it crossed my attention that he was doing a live stream with VeeFriends Comics. So kudos to you, DJ. And I'm really excited about what we have in store with VeeFriends Comics for 2024.
Right on, man. Yeah, I'm excited.
Thanks, DJ. Thanks, everyone, for watching.
Yep. See you guys soon. Have fun up there.
Download it. See you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.